can inform your approach.
We just pulled up on our first turkey obstacle. Here we go. Pretty damn cool. This is one of the most fun parts about four-wheeling, is running into just crazy amounts of wildlife, and I absolutely love it. We're waiting on Joe. Joe is my perpetually late friend. Joe, I love you, but gosh, 10 minutes late is you're on time. So anyway, we're gonna get to the trailhead, start getting air down, and wait for Joe, who's gonna be showing up in a very sick rig. He's got a, or what he's driving is one of the rigs he built. He built this one. He's driving a 2006, I believe, Mercedes G55 AMG with portals. Anyway, you'll see it. It's pretty fantastic. We'll see you soon at the trailhead. Hey, welcome to the channel. Adam Bensman here, and I'm with Joe Goucher of Alliance Auto Care in Loveland. Check out that G on portals. What we are doing today, Joe built this thing. He also built my rig. Joe, tell us a quick bit about the rig that we are going to be out playing with today.
This is a first run for our 06 G55 AMG on portals. This truck is running 38 extreme ratio portal axles, TBS bead locks, CTIS central tire inflation. It's running King remote reservoir shocks, off-road bumpers.
Oh, it's
loud exhaust. This truck is dripping with every cool thing you could think about it. It's got it.
Yeah. So tag along on our journey on Joe's outing with me in my 2015 that he built with a 4-inch lift and 35s. Again, my name's Adam Bensman. I run this organization called the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, where we're on a mission to stomp this scum out. But on this channel, the G Wheelin' channel, I document my love and passion for G Wagons and getting out and enjoying nature and doing some fun stuff. So stay tuned. We'll jump right in. Man, sick. Same line I just took. Yeah, like no surprises there.
It's too easy.
Too easy. Yeah, I took a fun line just getting up on that rock on the backside just because, you know, why not? Joe just pointed this out. Fresh cat tracks. Are you sure that's cat, not dog? That's kind of, is that cat or dog? Internet, tell me.
Yep. They're big. They're going all the way up there.
Oh yeah, look at these guys.
Oh, look at the claws.
That right up in there. Yeah. Yeah. And if the internet wants to correct me and say they're dog, you can. But these do continue, and they look relatively fresh. And there's another set over here. Yeah, that's a big, you can see where the fur was expanded. Yeah, that's a relatively fresh kitten print. It has been a ton of fun out wheeling with Joe with this first shakedown ride. Oops, excuse the exhaust there. Woo! Gosh, you know, there is something about oopsies, Bush. That's why you don't gun it on ice with mud terrains. Anyway, it's been so fun wheeling with Joe. This is the shakedown ride for this client of his, and that vehicle's been in the shop. It's been a big project, it's been a long one, and being able to get out and see, I know this is a relatively mild trail we're on. This is the first time I've been here, by the way, but it's still just really neat to see what they're capable of, seeing the vehicles side by side, flexing side by side, getting up on rocks. Like, it is it's a platform that most people just don't play with. And you know, once we stop, Joe and I'll have a little conversation about, man, look at that thing. Oops, it's sliding. Woo! Sliding. What you can't, I wish you could feel the back end of this thing right now, just kind of waltzing around on the ice. Ooh, there we go. But anyway, Joe will share his story of like why the G Wagon for him. You know, we all have a choice of what we wheel, and Joe says it best. Like, this is about getting out and having a sense of occasion. And although I've had other off-road vehicles, there's just something magic about firing up the 5.5 liter V8 and hearing this thing just come to life. It is just a blast. I came in real hot on that ice.
Dude, that was all ice.
That was all ice.
What do you say we go to the top of the hill and film me bombing up it?
Let's go, wait, that way?
Yeah.
Let's go do it.
So you go to the top, shut your truck off so you can catch the audio of this thing, because it is loud when you're laid into it.
Yeah, we'll be there in a
All right.
sec. So, oopsies, what you just saw us go down, we are gonna go back up right now, and I am gonna show Joe, like from the front view, just cranking up this thing. But before we do, we'll give you an in view as to what this looks like. And you can watch me slide around and be a, yeah. And as always, like, the camera doesn't do anything justice. We are going uphill, quite uphill in the ice. And you can feel the rear end just waltzing around here. Okay, we're gonna try to get up over on that rock to get some traction. Come on, woo! There we go. We have made it. All right, now you can kind of see a little bit more. I mean, this isn't the world's steepest hill, but in ice, it ain't easy. And you can hear that G55 just screaming. Let's see this. Volume on, friends. Don't smash my truck. Gosh, you gotta put an MVRP exhaust on your rig.
Here we go, Adam. Naturally aspirated 5.5 liter MBRP exhaust. Here we go.
All right, I am on my way.
Volume up, people. This is good. Here we go. Listen to this. Come on, baby. That's it. Ooh, that's good flex. There we go. The front's off. The back's barely touching. That's pretty good.
I felt that back lift.
Yeah.
Not bad flex for a G.
Oh, here we go. Make it look good, dude.
Yeah, that was fun, man. Thanks for the spot on that. I want to grab some quick. Portals versus Big Rock. By the way, video never does this justice, but just for grins, you can see how tall this is when I come to this other side.
Big rock.
Big one, but you'll get there through that way.
Pretty top heavy, so.
Not lifting, you're good yet. Look at that. You got any more room? Oh, there we go. Woo! Right there. Oh man, we're gonna get a surround view here just to check out what portals look like. Because this thing, look at the clearance. Even the pumpkin doesn't hang for nothing. Same rear bumper as the one on mine. And let's just take a look at this front view. By the way, to see how, whew. All right, Joe, we're gonna have to grab some pictures too, because the gentleman who's built this should be darn excited and darn proud of what this thing can do. And it's amazing what scale does to make something so small look so big. Joe, let's talk G's. You have your maiden voyage in this behemoth.
Pretty happy with it.
What's that like?
Okay, this thing is a beast. It's next level. Where we're used to big trucks like that, this is a big truck. That's now a normal truck.
Yeah, mine looks like that thing is sick. I always thought my rig looked like a monster.
Yeah. I thought that was a big deal. This is a big deal.
Yeah, like seriously now. Come on. That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So, first impressions. Obviously, this is maiden voyage of you getting out on this thing.
First impressions, super impressed. I mean, this is the first time we've taken it on the highway. We drove for an hour just to get it here, and this thing killed it on the road. So we got everything dialed in. Off-road, this thing blew me away.
Yeah.
The flex is good. It drives good. The CTIS system, next level game changer stuff.
I didn't think that thing would flex that well because the portals. And it doesn't have like a ton of flex, but man, the clearance it has, like to be able to do, because we got up on that same rock.
Oh yeah, and it just walked right up.
And it just like walked right up it.
Here's the cool thing though. CTIS is kind of wild. I'm going to go on about this because I'm just blown away. We're driving along, right? We're on a fire road. We came off of the trail.
Yeah,
right?
we finished and we're just cruising here.
I literally just hit the button like, I'll air up. And it's quicker to air up than it is to air down. That's the irony.
Yeah.
And, you know, just in a couple minutes, I went up 10 PSI. I'm here. I can drive it. Meanwhile, Adam's got to stop and air it up.
With my pedestrian onboard air and my Morphlate system.
What a peasant.
I know, seriously. I thought I upgraded,
so
apparently not.
This is a sick setup.
Yeah.
Man, I'm stoked. I mean, there's a couple changes. If it were my truck, I'd make a few minor changes. The big thing is this is an early gen truck, so I would add front and back cameras on it. I'd probably put some underbody cameras just to see what the axle's going to run over next.
Yeah.
Just good hardcore off-road stuff, right? So livability-wise, I'd do that. I would change up the infotainment system a little bit. Man, I mean, it's cool. I would definitely, my next step on something like this with 38s, it's a big tire. We're got a little bit of a stuff issue on these fenders. I'd probably pull the card out of the JK world and run an aluminum flatty fender on something like this.
Oh my gosh, he mentioned a Jeep? No, I'm just messing.
I know.
Some people, by the way, it really drives me nuts when they get like hoity-toity, like Toyota or Jeep guys. Like, you can't ride with us unless you're in a Toyota or Jeep. I'm like, well, I'll ride with anybody. There's not a lot of these things running around, so.
All right, so on that, let's address that real quick. Guys, we love this. It's a passion for us.
Yeah.
This is what we grew up doing. I used to skip school to go off-roading. There's only a few people off-roading. Adam is one. He's an expert driver. There's maybe a handful. I can count them all in one hand. Just get out there. It doesn't matter if you're a Jeep, a Toyota, an old clapped out beater. I don't
Run
care.
what you brung. Go enjoy it.
Yeah, the thing is, come and join us. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just about the experience. We're in the most beautiful country
Seriously.
in the world.
Joe, I promised folks, like I was driving and I was like, I want to talk why G Wagons, you know.
Why G-Wagon?
You know, Joe's a G Wagon specialist. I'm a G Wagon enthusiast. It started with one. I've got two. I want more. But
I've
like
got
why?
4.
Yeah,
right.
why?
Here's the thing. I love the analog, handcrafted, purpose-built nature. I liken it to a watch. Everything is with a purpose. Everything has thought. It's put together to work. There is form here, but first and foremost, there's function, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
And it draws me to it. They're all hand-built. They're all made out of gauze. They're amazing. They're a tool. They're a beautiful tool, but man,
Gosh,
what an experience.
Isn't
And that's
that
the thing.
just-
Every time I get in one of these and I walk away from it, it's just like, damn. I just look back at it and be like, yep, I drove that, or I built that. It's a big sense of pride for me.
It gives you. We got a car coming. It gives you a sense of occasion. And Joe, you mentioned that like when we were talking about. Let's see if we get yelled at. People don't like this road. We're gonna find out. Oh, we didn't. It's great news.
Yep.
It's a great day to be alive. Anyway.
That's a good question. Okay, so I do this for the occasion. I love the sense of occasion. It's a weekend, it's a Saturday, the work week's over, let's go play. Obviously, I'm still working, but man,
This isn't work.
it's a special day. This day does not suck. I love my job. I love what I do. I want to share this with everybody out there.
Yeah, and there's something special. Like, to me, it was always a dream to have a G Wagon.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the status of, you know, why people have them, or a lot of people have them, you know, to like flex or something. Like, I was bashful about it at first. I'm like, I don't want people to think that. There's something like people think they're like luxurious. I did another video, by the way, called G Wagons Are Not Luxury. Go watch that. Also, we have a build tour that will be airing shortly. Check that out. Build tour that. But anyway, there's something like when you mentioned analog. There's no other vehicle I've driven that even comes remotely close to a G Wagon off road.
Totally agree.
Like
100%.
you feel like you're in a tank.
Yep.
And people are like, "Oh, it's a luxury car." No, it's not.
This is not a luxury car.
The steering feels nice, but it also, like, you can go like this far back and forth before anything happens.
Here's the best way I can put that, right? This was originally a boxy military truck. It was made to transport troops, guns, ammo, equipment, bodies, whatever, across field lines, right? It works from a civilian standpoint. And it took, golly, 30 years just to get to the point where, like, you know what? Let's put a door panel on this. Let's put some leather on it. You know, we'll kind of make it workable. People say this is luxury. This is far from luxury. You can get a clapped out 20-year-old Range Rover that's got more luxury than this.
But
from a utilitarian standpoint,
it's great.
You can't beat
and
this.
There's an MI key.
This is the automatic watch of the off-road world.
We gotta.
This is what you drive.
We gotta just do the thing to open the door again.
Okay.
I mean, can you reach in and lock it over the?
Oh yeah.
Just so people can hear the. Oh, it's just, and when you hit the lock button, like, these are magic.
Yep.
Anyway, Joe, thanks for taking us out on a fun day.
This is awesome. Join us next time.
Yeah, we do. By the way, Joe is coordinating through the shop a monthly off-road outing. Was that last weekend?
It was last weekend. All right, so you can follow us there, Alliance Auto Loveland on Instagram. You can see us on Facebook. Every month we do an off-road adventure here locally in Colorado, and we'll announce at least a week prior. Yeah. It's, again, same concept. If you don't have a G-Wagon, it doesn't matter. It's about getting out, enjoying nature, enjoying our beautiful country, and just being with awesome people that just have a passion for this. So, again, even if you don't have a rig, we got plenty of seats. We'd love to have you along.
Come tag along.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us in this video. If you want to see Joe's incredible build for his very lovely, incredible customer who has that sweet thing, go check that video out. It'll be airing very shortly after this one. I think after this one, now that I said that.
I got to throw one more shout out. Thank you to Brian Calvo for letting us film your rig. Thank you for letting us build it. It's an amazing truck. I look forward to delivering it to you.
Brian, I have what's the word? Not FOMO. I'm jealous. I want that. I really do want that. So if you want to sell it, you just tell me, and then Joe will fund it and finance it for me. I'm just kidding. All right, thanks for joining us in this video. Check out that build tour and subscribe for more G and off-road content. We'll be seeing you soon.